What's up, you guys? It's the Sweet Tea Show, and I'm back to talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 3, Episode 6. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we start the show off where we left off last week. Everybody running a hot mess, running racket, full of buffoonery, full of niggatry, and my girl Roxanne voice at Trina's, what was this thing called? Boot camp. Child, this shit came out to a jail riot. So basically, everybody's still trying to fight Nikki Natural. Nikki Natural is about that life. She is going at it with Sukihana and Hood Brat and Chameleon, I think that's how you say her name. All these girls are trying to attack her. It's ridiculous. So finally, security breaks it up. It has the girls escorted back in the building. Joy and Trina finally come out of the bathroom or whatever. Trina takes it upon herself to go out there and talk to Miss Nikki Natural. But Nikki Natural is so frustrated and so upset and so heated. She all in Trina face on herself. Bitch, you wasn't there for me. You wasn't there for me. And doing all this ducking at her and stuff like that. Keep in mind, Trina just keeping her composure. She just like, well, I just came out here to check on you. Nikki is still with all the rah-rah yelling and frustrated and upset and just cussing everybody out and all this type of stuff. Then that's when she kept telling the cameras to get out her face. She's swinging her jacket at the camera crew. So at that point, Trina had enough. Trina's just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm gone. So when Trina tried to walk away, Nikki Natural takes it upon herself and say, fuck you, bitch. You wasn't there for me or something like that. She said, I know she called her a bitch. And when she said that, Trina hauled up and turned back around and said, nah, I ain't gonna be no bitch. You ain't gonna talk to me like that because I ain't one of these hoes. I will rip you apart and all this type of stuff. And oh, Lord, she done brought the beast out of Trina. Trina done went Super Saiyan on us. So now Trina's trying to fight. Security guards holding her back. Joy hears Trina. Joy and all the other girls trying to run up and try to jump this girl. And I wasn't here for that. I'm like, y'all is too old. All y'all are mothers. What is y'all doing? Except for Trina. So what is y'all doing at this point? Then, somehow Suki gets a hold of Nikki Natural's wig, pulls the wig off. Now, I'm not even lying, y'all. Now, Nikki Natural is walking around like this with her jacket on. Homegirl mustn't have no hair, or she must have had the hair braided, because she was walking like this around there, looking like a damn Muslim with the jacket over her head, like she just got out the damn rain or something. It was just so ridiculous. And I was just like, and then Sukiyana swept it down. She did something by pulling off this girl wig. And I'm like, since when is pulling off somebody's wig is beating somebody's ass? But I guess, child, Sukiyana got the wig on. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of funny that she was wearing it on her head. But then I was like, girl, you don't know if she got lice. You don't know what kind of itch, scalp, dandruff she got in her head. But anywho, she got the wig on her head. Then her and Chameleon films it. To myself, I pull that pussy asshole wig off her head. I get so tired of how Sukiyana talk. Her mouth is ridiculous. It's far from out of this world. Like, do you have a daughter? And do you kiss your daughter with that mouth of yours? But anyway, they filming the wig. They throw the wig in the pool. The wig that floated up and down in the water. I'm like, child. Then Nikki Natural knows how bleeding and scratched up she is. Then one of the producers hand her chain, says this her chain. I don't know was the chain real, but Nikki Natural got all mad again, trying to run to the girls again. Then she knocks over the cameraman. The cameraman fall. It was a mess. It was a mess. Trina is on the phone with Trick Daddy, saying she not doing it. She over it. This is a mess. She not going to put her branding on this. She not doing nothing. You know, they beat the girl ass. She was like, I'm canceling the boot camp. I'm canceling the tour. It's a wrap. And I'm just sitting up here like, Trina, the tour was never going to happen. And what did you expect when you wanted ratchet ass hoes to do this? You wanted ratchet? Now you got ratchet. Okay? Everybody wants to be the baddest bitch in Miami, apparently. So moving on from that crazy finasco, we get Briscoe. I'm going to go ahead and get Briscoe out the way. Briscoe's at his apartment sitting down thinking about his actions. He done came up to the conclusion he wants to get back with his baby mama. I think his baby mama's name Cilio, something like that. I didn't pay too much attention to it. But he wants to get back with his baby mama. So I guess him dating Joy is not going to work out after all. So we later on see that he takes his baby mama out to eat. And he tells her how he miss her, he loves her, he want to get right, he fresh out of jail, you know, and he ready to get his family back. He done missed out, and he ready to do right. So basically she tells him, look, you just got fresh out of jail. It ain't even been a month yet. So we'll see where things go and stuff like that. You did a lot, and I don't know if I'm ready to trust you and love you just like that. So he sits up here. Now, Briscoe, I like you, but what we not going to do is blame the female for your dirty actions, okay? So he sits up here talking about, well, you let me do those things. You let me cheat. You let me do all the stuff I was doing. She said, no, I did not let you do anything. She had to, I think she said something about she had to Uber and catch him in the act or something like that. I don't know, but she was like, we're not going to go there. Then he talked about his son, and his son had the weird name, B-Snack. I think that's the nickname. He asked her how B-Snack is doing, and she says that B-Snack definitely missed his father, definitely needs a father figure in his life. You know, you got to be there for your son. So basically, he's going to do right. He missed 3 years out of his children's life, and he's going to show that his baby mama that he really wants to be back with her. They've been together way too long. He did mention that she broke up with him in jail. I don't blame him. I mean, I'm not going to put my life on hold because you fucked up your life in the discussion. So basically, they sum it up with there's hope for them to get back together. Moving on from that. The next scene we get is Amara and Negra. Amara meets up with MJ and Shay. Really, Shay did not know Amara was going to be there. She thought it was just going to be some catching up with her brother. So Amara walks up to Shay. Hello, sister. You know, and she lets us know that she missed her sister. She missed Shay. She doesn't really have friends like that. FaceTiming her, getting on her nerves. So she really wants to make things right with Shay. She tells Shay she apologized for her and her feelings with the JoJo situation. But she really would like for them to work things out and talk things out. Shay also apologized, saying she did not handle the situation better. Like, at the end of the day, that was Amara's show, not her show. She could have handled things just right. So Amara let Shay knows that she been going through a lot. She been letting her know that she dropped Julian. Now she got to focus on her career and see where she get her career going by herself. And she's very scared or whatever. So Shay was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you dropped him. And she was like, yeah, so now I have to try to focus on getting my career off the ground by myself. Moving on from that scene, we see the next scene with Amara. She's doing a little performance, just a little practice performance or whatever, but she's being sponsored by Boost Mobile. So in the midst of that, she calls up Trina to come have a sit down and have a talk. She lets Trina know that she dropped Julian. Trina says, we know all about that. She said, oh my God, the streets are talking. And she said, yes, girl, we know all about that. Then Amara asked Trina, have you spoken to Julian? She said no, and there's no need to speak to Julian. So then Amara lets her know, even though I got this sponsored through Boost Mobile, I'm very scared because now I have to try to make my career off the ground by myself. And it's very scary. So if anybody should know how that goes, it should be you. And Trina was just letting her know, like, you got this, girl. You know, things will work out just fine. At least you ain't been going through some crazy finasco like me. So she said, what's going on? So Trina tells her about the boot camp and how all the girls act like they're complete fools and like they ain't got no type of home training. She said she had to cut it off. She had to shut it down. So Nikki, at this point, Amara lets her know, well, I'm not going to lie, Trina. I don't know what you were thinking, even working with these girls or trying to work with these girls. When they was at Briscoe's event, they was very ratchet. They know how to carry themselves. They know how to talk like women. You know, they were just very unprofessional. And you have to be very professional in this business. Yes, Amara, we know. And even though Amara gets on my nerves, she was right. Those girls was hella ratchet. I don't know what Trent thought this was going to be when she said she wanted a ratchet rap battle and then want to turn into a boot camp and go to tour. You can't, like I keep trying to tell y'all, you can take the female out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the female. Look at Cardi B, for example. And that shit's only going to get her so far eventually. Moving on from that, we later on see Amara again. She meets up with none other than JoJo. Now, Amara, Make it make sense. Either you miss the girl, you want to be friends with her, or you miss the girl and you done with her completely. Which one is it? The last time we saw Amara, you cussed the girl out, talking about something. The girl didn't want to reach out to you until the cameras came around. You know, she didn't reach out to you. She didn't talk to you until you started filming. She said all this negative stuff about you and your mother last year, about how y'all put voodoo, roots, and all this dumb shit on you. Now you sit down with the girl and you tell her you miss her. You tell her you love her. You tell her you want to be friends, but then you hit her with the whole, I want you and Shay to sit down and have a talk. JoJo sits here and lets us know, look, I'll try to talk to Shay, but there's no talking with Shay. You better not try to sit down and talk with her, JoJo. You know she snatched your wig off last week and put it between her legs. She'll do it again. So Amara lets JoJo know, listen, I really want you and Shay to have a sit down because me and Shay are considered as family now, especially since I'm dating her brother, MJ. JoJo puts out there, I used to talk to MJ. MJ and me exchanged his numbers and we used to be in each other's DMs, but that's as far as it goes. Amara lets her know, that was before my time. I don't care anything about it, but thank you for letting me know. Anywho, let's have this sit down with you and Shay. And I'm like, Amara, you just want to see Joe get her ass whooped. Let's just be honest. Because you're not going to fight her because you worry about your brand and your career. So you won't, because so Shay ain't doing nothing. You know damn well Shay stop and sit down with this bitch and talk to her. Moving on from that, we get this scene with, who else? We get this scene with Hood Brat with these drag queen lashes on at a jumping bouncy house for kids. I said, did you have to put that much makeup on and those thick ass bat looking lashes on just to take them kids to go jump in some damn trampolines? Did you really have to do that, Hood Brat? Ugh. She's such a pretty girl, but I don't know why she insists on looking like a drag queen. Anyway, her boyfriend Kenny comes up while the kids are playing. She tells him all the stuff that happened at Trina's boot camp. And Kenny was like, well, what you expect that was going to happen? She lets Kenny know that Trina turned down the boot camp. There ain't going to be no boot camp. So he was like, well, you can't be going out here fighting and this, that, and the third. Everybody wants to put this on Nikki Natural. Hood Brat sits up into myself. When she was coming out of pocket, she was very disrespectful. From my understanding last week, the issue was with Sukihana and Nikki Natural. You walked your ass in there and just started getting rah-rah, Hood Brat. You could have easily seen them argue and walked your ass in the building and like you didn't even see that and kept it moving. If you really about your business and really try to pop off in this career business. But instead, you got right in the mix being rah-rah. Sukihana was fighting, so you chose to fight. And it did not need to be that many girls on one damn girl. How is it one bitch got everybody that fucking mad? How is it? Even though Hood Brat, you did start this mess. You did go back and tell Sukihana that Nikki Natural thought she was better than everybody. So Kenny basically tells her that you need to go have a sit down with Trina, see what her mind is at, see if you can work something out. Next scene we get, that's exactly what Hood Brat does. She meets up with Trina. They both sit down and have this talk. And she was like, listen, I want to apologize for the boot camp on my behalf. It was very crazy. It's just that the girl was just running, once again, blaming Nikki Natural. She sits up here, Nikki Natural's disrespectful, coming out the pocket. You know, my mind just went extremely left. I went from 0 to 100. You know, I had to, like, correct her. But I apologize. So where your head at, Trina? Trina lets her know that it was disgusting. It was barbaric. She thought she was working with Girls Gone Wild. I said, Girls Gone Wild? Bitch, I thought they was all from the projects, which they were. And it was a brawl. That's what I thought I was watching. I thought I was watching Project People Gone Wild. I don't know about Girls Gone Wild. When I think of Girls Gone Wild, I think of boobies everywhere. But anyway, moving on from that. Trina says that she can't be messing up her brand. It's funny when Trina tells that story. But anyway, Trina says she can't be messing up her brand and the tour is off. It's a no-go for her. And instead of Hood Brat understanding that, she sits up here talking about, well, from a 1 to 10, where your mind is at. Is it a 5, a 4, maybe a maybe? Trina is telling your black ass with them thick ass lashes on your face, no. The answer is no, she's not doing it. Y'all should have thought about that before trying to jump on one damn girl. She's saying no, not just to you, but all of y'all. There's not going to be no tour, period. So Hood Brat goes back and meet up with the rest of the girls. We see Sukihana and Chameleon. They're all at Saucy Santana. Yes, if y'all don't know who Saucy Santana is, he's a popular rapper in Miami. He's gay. He's associated with the City Girls. So now he got his ass on the show, these long ass nails, child. So they all talk about what happened at the boot camp. Hood Brat tells everybody, Trina said there's not going to be a tour. Here goes Sukihana with her loud ass mouth. What's up, you pussy ass hoes? I cannot stand. Mona, don't bring her back. Because this is not cute. We don't need to be portraying our African queens this way. We do not need to be portraying this. So she walk up thinking that's cute, calling these women that. And I guess that's how ratchet women speak to each other. I guess that's their language. So she walks up. Hood Brat tells everybody that Trina said the tour is off. What the fuck you mean the tour is off? That was because of that Dookie Natural girl. It was her fault. She never came in there with that rah-rah shit and stole my phone. I miss bookings. I miss playing time with my children because of her. And I'm just looking like Sukihana. What you not gonna do is blame your kids and use your kids while you acted this way. You lost bookings, girls, because how you was acting. You lost bookings because people are watching this show thinking this girl is too hella ratchet. You lost bookings, girl, because the shit you post on Instagram and thinking that's cute. You lost bookings, girl, because now everybody gonna see that you jumped one girl for over a goddamn phone. Even though Nicki Natural should not have stole that phone, though. That was so elementary. Anywho, Saucy said, how the hell y'all got that rah-rah and to mess up an opportunity with Trina? So Chameleon lets everybody know she spent $50,000 on a video herself. So y'all gonna have to come up with a way that y'all can make money and music for yourself. So Saucy gives them this idea. Well, you know what you can do? Y'all already got a following. Y'all already got followers. So just put y'all money together. Do what y'all got to do. And y'all can make music together and do a collab together. I'm like, I guess. I don't know who's going to be checking for it, but I guess. So that's one thing they can do instead of depend on Trina. Moving on from that.